Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Aaron Oxley. I'm a technical sales specialist, and in this tech tip we'll be looking at how to configure geometry filters in Geocortex Access Control. It's definitely one of the most interesting features. Almost any time that I'm explaining access control, it's guaranteed someone's going to ask if it's possible to filter by geometry. So it's a good thing the answer is yes, but let's check it out. I'll show you how to define geometries in access control, how to configure permissions to use those geometries, and then the end result, the permissions being applied in a web mapping application for an end user. Let's check it out. Okay, so let's go take a look at the data first. This is the web map that we'll be working with, and it's supported by a feature service that I have hosted on my ArcGIS server. Here's the REST endpoint for the underlying service. So today we'll be working with this service requests layer in Los Angeles. These are public works service requests, issues that have been reported by the public and need to be looked at by a city worker. Things like potholes or power outages, water leaks. So let's say I'm the city worker, this account that I'm currently logged in as, Aaron Oxley, and I need access to the service requests layer to do my work, but I only work in a certain zone. I have a defined work area, and only service requests that fall into that area should be visible for my user. There might be privacy or security issues if I can see service requests outside my zone, or it might just be keeping focus instead of looking at what other workers are doing. So let's set it up. Let's configure Geocortex Access Control so that this user, Aaron Oxley, can only see service requests that fall within a defined area. We'll jump into Access Control Designer and sign in. And I'll select my ArcGIS server and navigate through to the Access Control feature service that supports the web map we were just looking at. So I'll select the service request layer, and I'm presented with some options. I'll select Geometry Filters and click Add. Now first, Access Control needs to know who this permission is for. So we'll start typing Aaron Oxley, and there we go. Now, I want to stop for a second just to point something out. If I have a permission on the entire layer for Aaron Oxley, it doesn't matter if it's visible or editable. Whatever permission I have set here will remain in effect. It'll just be refined to whatever geometry we define. Okay, so let's click Select a Geometry to get into the Geometry panel. And this is where we can add, edit, delete, and select geometries for permissions to be applied. We've already got a few configured, but I'll show you how easy it is. If I just click Add, and then I will zoom in and select a rectangle, nice simple shape here. Now we'll give it a name, Aaron Oxley work zone, and I'll click Save, and we can see it in the list over here now. Now, before I click OK, let's just take a look around in here. We can quickly adjust these saved geometries is one thing, and I can save that or revert to go back to what was originally here. You might have also noticed this JSON tab. This one gives us the underlying JSON for this polygon, and the two tabs are synced. So if I already have some more complex shapes defined somewhere else, I can paste JSON into here, and the two tabs are synced. So I don't have to draw these areas manually on the map. It pulls that JSON in automatically. But let's revert to the simple rectangle, and I'll click OK. And that's it. Our geometry filter is complete. So let's save, go over to the web map, and refresh. And we can see that the service requests layer has been filtered down to that specified geometry. That's it. Now it's a super simple example. Taking this further, we could define multiple geometries to work together. We can combine them with other layer permissions or attribute filters. And we can even use the advanced JavaScript expressions to apply them dynamically. There's a lot of options to get the fine-grained control you need. It's really just a matter of figuring out what permissions will suit your use case. Now I want to show one more thing before we wrap up, just to give you a better idea of what's happening here. It's not just the web map where this layer will be filtered. Over here, the REST endpoint for this feature service, if I pick the layer and go to the query page, over here, we can see that the geometry filter is in place. So Geocortex Access Control, it uses your current security provider, whether it's token-based or if you have portal security or Windows Federation, it doesn't matter. Geocortex Access Control operates on that provider. Whatever permissions are configured, they'll take effect from end to end, from top to bottom. It doesn't matter where requests are coming from. Access Control will catch them all and apply whatever permissions you have configured. So that's it. That's geometry filters in Access Control. If you want to know more, just let us know. Email info@geocortex.com. And if this video was helpful for you, please like, share, subscribe, and check out our other videos. Thanks for watching.